Yeah, I can't believe he's got a son that age, really. But, I mean, in terms of the substitution of Serginho Dest, it was inevitable. He didn't get into the game, and Barcelona have to change it. It's not been the best of introductions for that fella.
Yeah, that was the first change, of course. Mingueza for the stricken Jordi Alba. Goals from Muller, who scored in the 3-0 win in Barcelona, match day 1. With 2 from Lewandowski, the other scorer, Leroy Sané, from long range. Sula. Here is Sané. To imagine what Xavi might have said to his players at half-time, but I guess one important fact would be try and get the next goal in the game and see whether that rattles Bayern's cage a little bit.
Yeah, just looking at him sat on the bench with his coaches, he was looking very down. But no matter how they're feeling, managers, they've got to lift themselves if they're going to lift the players. And I think these Barcelona lads did need a bit of belief injection into them at half-time.
Cleared by Neuer, but not any great distance, but it drops here for Muller. Sané through the middle, wanted it played early. Lewandowski coming from the left. There's Davis as well, and Coman. Oh, he gave an open goal to Sané, and he couldn't accept the gift. A whisker away from being 3, it really should have been 3.
A strange end to a lovely passage of play.
Let off for Barcelona. Can they get something themselves with a quick riposte here? Gavi going in a little bit on the late side. No foul. Busquets. Longley. Now Mingueza. Dembele. Coman had a really good chance of scoring himself, but he obviously thought it was 100% for Sané. Gavi.
Well, we've seen in the first 45 minutes what is holding Barcelona back. It's lack of a really potent strike force. I mean, they are missing some key players, aren't they? Fati and Pedri, and of course Sergio Aguero.
Yeah, Martin Braithwaite as well. That's another one who could be in the team. Sergi Roberto, always there or thereabouts. He's injured as well. Sportingly thrown back after the play was stopped. So now Gavi gets a bit of attention. Coman. Chased by Mingueza, who's finding him a very elusive opponent. Busquets had to be careful with the challenge. Lewandowski. Davis. This time fires it straight into the grateful grasp of Ter Stegen.
Whenever Bayern put a move together of that speed, it's proving really difficult for Barcelona to counter it. Really difficult.
Nico Gonzalez. Still going, he's got a good angle for the cross. Lots in the box here. And, quite put on the money, really. De Jong. Depay. Neuer can't stop that going behind for the corner. But they've got to risk getting beaten 4 or 5 to try and get back in the game. This was the miss.
Yeah. I'm
was
sure.
just a little bit behind Sane.
It was. It came off his toe. Maybe he was expecting Coman to go for goal. But always got to expect the pass.
That's what Coman thought about it, and Lewandowski. Corner for Barcelona. Nico Gonzalez to go back to Mingueza and all the way back to his goalkeeper. Bayern looking to push out and had to turn back. And Pai pushed Davis onto the ball and is penalised for it. Otherwise it would have been a corner.
He's had a couple of shoulder barges he's not got away with, Memphis Depay. He certainly wasn't going to get away with that.
Pavard. Just a reminder that Barcelona, as it stands in the other game, have to win. If they win anyway, whatever was happening in the other game, they would be through. They always had that as their comfort blanket, if you like, but when you think that, go back to 2013, the last time Bayern lost a group stage game at home in the Champions League, that was to Manchester City. Here's Davis again. Skim it in. Musiala couldn't quite sort his feet out. Comes to Muller. Everything to his left, but there was a great run to his right from Coman, but he didn't have eyes in the back of his head. Busquets on the stretch. Deal with it. Davis. They have done Barcelona. It's no real consolation. They've kept Lewandowski, apart from that one chance where Muller tried to tee him up. Kept him out of harm's way, which takes a bit of doing.
It's a strange sight, though, isn't it, seeing Barcelona get the run around like they are out there, coming second best by some distance. He's certainly been a part of much better teams. Hard to take.
It's a problem maybe with the referee's technology rather than the referee himself.
Thought he was going for warmer gloves there.
It's the kind of delay that the players won't want.
It's a set-up for Muller's goal. Lewandowski with a good assist. Muller making the most of it. There's a bit of work to do with that header, wasn't there?
That arm wasn't strong enough from ter Stegen as Sane let fly. Scored from a long way out. Didn't score from very, very close in a couple of minutes ago. But still 2-0 as it was at half-time. Nicely tucked to Musiala by Muller. And here goes Sane. Tolisso. Musiala trying for the killer pass for Kingsley Coman. There's Dembele. That was an important touch by Benjamin Pavard.
Whoops. Sure, Gavi's done that to plenty of people.
There's De Jong. Gonzalez with the shot. Good shout from Neuer. Davis. So 10 minutes into the second half, and Barcelona might be hoping that Bayern would just switch off a little bit. No sign of that in this 10 minutes of the second period. Longley, but where there's life, there's hope for Barcelona still, even in this improbable position. Quite impossible. I'm trying to bring it out, and okay, so got a touch. Dembele forced back though, over Meccano. A successful challenge by Müller for Bayern. Davis, ball. And Nico Gonzalez. Couldn't do much about it, but it's given.
Yeah, I think the ref's still got a few problems with his technical gear.
Look, ref, we need to sort this out. It's cold out here. Get this game done.
Maybe the battery needs changing.
In some ways, Barcelona's batteries need changing. Certainly of a financial variety, if I'm not mixing my metaphors too much. He will need the resources. But it is the responsibility of the football club to try and keep out of perilous financial positions. They're in trouble of their own making. They're not the first to fall into this particular period of hardship, and I'm sure they will have the resolve. They certainly have the support to be back where they feel they belong, where most football fans feel they belong. Davis has to clear. The best you can say for this Barcelona team is they're having a go in the second half.
Yeah, they're having a go. It's rarely, though, that they've got a man through the middle on the last line. Memphis Depay loves dropping in. Dembele's out on the left, trying to get the better of Pavard, but nobody really to threaten those Bayern centre-halves, to threaten the shoulder.
They've had to look here and there to get players. They've got Dani Alves, who's not eligible yet till January, re-signed at a pretty advanced age. Here's come a long way. Busquets. Gonzalez. Gesa. Ballet, but he's been pretty well shackled. He's now going to explore other avenues. Play through the middle. Rajo, it's a decent cross. Looking for Depay, who scored 7 in his last 9 games for club and country. He's been responsible for most of the big goals in La Liga for the club this season.
It's a good position, that, but his header wasn't good enough.
They're going to bring on a Spaniard of their own in place of current Tolisso, Mark Roca.
Yeah, I think probably Tolisso's the one Bayern player that's made a few mistakes.
Roca in his second season here from Espanyol. The local rivals of Barcelona, of course. This is the time where even the top players that Bayern have, their minds just might start to drift. Won't apply to Lewandowski. press high enough to win the ball back in Barcelona territory, and they haven't won it back against Xavi's team's throat.
Yeah, Xavi hasn't got too many options from the bench. I mean, Coutinho's on, yeah, but he's been in wretched form.
Depay. Barcelona's throw again. Mingueza. Dembele. Again, when he's forced in field, been able to really get at the heart of Bayern's defending. Here's Piqué. And Busquets. And now Longley. Nicely worked to Depay on the left this time. Mingueza making the run inside him. Depay going inside with the ball. And here is Dembele through the centre. Look at the numbers in red.
Just fizzles out, doesn't it, when they get that far?
Coman. Here's Lewandowski having a go in midfield just to get a touch or two. It's a good switch of play worthy of a midfield player to Alphonso Davies. And put away by Musiala. It is 3. And Lewandowski was at the heart of that, deep in his own half. But the move was slick. And Barcelona are really staring down the barrel of group stage exit in this season's Champions League. There's surely no way back from this.
Yeah, it's that long diagonal ball that they've used so often towards Alphonso Davies, and it's his sheer pace here that keeps the ball in. I know a few Barcelona players thought perhaps that it had just gone out, but it's a tight one. Gets the benefit, and Musiala's on his toes. Whether it's in or out, he's ready to tap this one home. Unlike Sane a bit earlier. And this is the nail in the coffin. I think it was just in.
Me too. Whole of the ball over the whole of the line is the law. Jamal Musiala with a Champions League goal to his name.
In der 62. Spielminute.
And the restart confirms whether the referee's in touch with VAR. We're not sure at the moment, but I don't think there was an angle there that showed that the ball was totally out of play. And Bayern keep on scoring, and they put 3 past Barcelona for the second time in this group. In the last 3 meetings and 63 minutes, they put 17 goals past Barcelona. And the prospect of more to come.
Yeah, I think so. They look hungry, don't they?
Coman. Sane. Davies on the gallop. Musiala getting into that position of opportunity again. Roca. You mentioned Coutinho. Of course, he was on loan at Bayern when they won the Champions League. That Kingsley Coman goal against PSG.
Yeah, that move to Barcelona just hasn't paid off for him. Hasn't showed anything like the form he did for Liverpool.
Coman will keep this in. Lewandowski saying, how about one for me? Well, it's been a Bayern display that would be worthy for absent supporters or watching the game on television, wishing they were here.
He's been busy, Mingueza, since coming on. Had so much to do against Kingsley Coman. It's been a real trial for him.
What's Sane thinking about here? Rocco's going to leave it to the left footer, it seems. Lewandowski will be on the move. Referee set. Sane puts it into one area where really none of his teammates could get to. So having another look at this, how to play or not? No, definitely not. Overhang.
It wasn't an easy cut back to find a teammate, was it? More yellow shirts than red. What the big fella up there is trying to say.
Still 2-0 to Benfica. No hope coming from a Kiev second half recovery, not yet anyway. Unlikely as that seems, that might be their best chance. Upamecano's given it away though. Busquets. The foul spotted by the referee. Quarter of the game still to go. Yeah, the mistake had been made really before the contact. It's lucky by Upamecano. There's always sweetness and light at Bayern Munich. They every year have a annual meeting like most clubs with the supporters. It's a pretty stormy affair last month. Some complaints over sponsorship from the fans. Oli Hoeneß, who knows everything there is to know about this club, said it was the worst event he'd ever attended at FC Bayern. But it hasn't had any impact on the results.
Well, they're a force to be reckoned with in this competition, no doubt about it.
Busquets. De Jong. Now Memphis Depay. Making good ground, getting in a good cross. It needed a strong touch from Sula. Anything that deflected off it might have flown past Neuer. Depay to take the corner. Still working on their organisation. Goalkeeper, that's that kind of positive character. He still remains Manuel Neuer. And Sane has got the pace over Nico Gonzalez, and now Lewandowski's thinking there might be one for him, but Sane can't play it in to the great goal scorer. Might not have been the right ball. There was another runner coming to the right of Lewandowski.
He did well, Mingueza, there on the stretch to cut it out, because they were in a bit of trouble, Barcelona.
Well, it's empty of fans, but it's not empty of energy, efficiency and entertainment as well, given the circumstances. We came in here not quite sure what we might expect, but Bayern have been pretty glitzy.
No, it's been a good game. There's plenty to admire out there tonight. Most of it from the team in red, got to be said.
changes
In der 71.
from Nagelsmann.
Spielerwechsel beim FC
Bundesliga comes on. Kingsley Coman, who's had a very lively 70 minutes. Who's just past fit in time. They're short of substitutes in terms of numbers. And Omar Richards, probably brought here from the Reading Football Club, born in South London. But he's not the only young player from England who's looked for football development in Germany. One of them's rather been in the headlines for the wrong reasons over the last 2 or 3 days, Jude Bellingham.
Great opportunity for Richards this against the mighty Barcelona. Well, not quite so mighty these days, but famous Barcelona.
Barcelona still trying to find a mighty 20 minutes or so. Dembele, backed up by Busquets, turned by Araujo. Having a go from the right-hand side in the second half. Let's pass into Nico Gonzalez. Still a glimpse of the tiki-taka. Meccano can let it roll harmlessly out of play. Well, he knew when he got the job that he was taking on a big challenge. We are going to see a little bit of Philippe Coutinho. Back in Munich. The diminutive midfield player, Richard Puig. The plan of pressing, defending and Dembele hasn't quite worked out for Xavi.
In der 73. Spielminute hat der FC Barcelona gewechselt für die 7. Usman Dembele.
Yeah, Frankie de Jong didn't look too impressed, didn't go to his manager.
Und für die 21 Frankie de Jong jetzt neu im Spiel auf der Nummer 6. Cambio nel Barcelona, sale con il numero 7 Usman Dembele, con il numero 21 Frankie de Jong, entra con il numero 6 Frankie.
One goal, maybe, just maybe, light the path to recovery, and Coutinho goes down. And referee Hatzigan from Romania has been around long enough not to fall for that. Here's Senegal international Pavard. Sule starting to have a go. Over ambitious. Need a bit of cover in the middle. Squinting back. Here's Coutinho. Now Busquets. Coming towards the last 15 minutes. Busquets. Feeling a little bit scratchier, Bayern, as if they feel the job is done, and they're probably right, but striving not to give Barcelona any encouragement at all.
I mean, how many saves has Manuel Neuer been asked to pull off? I can't think of many at all. They have got into decent positions, Barcelona, and as I mentioned, it just hasn't been made anything of them.
Longley. Messi, Neymar and Suarez still plying their trade elsewhere and through to the knockout stages at other clubs. But beginning to call time on that wonderful threesome. I'm sure Messi would have loved to have stayed. And there's a bit of a hand-off by Musiala.
Looked an accident now. He's fine for the ball, maybe the arm was up. He's ran into his arm rather than the other way round.
What have you made of him, Musiala, Alan?
Oh, he's a good footballer, isn't he? I think I saw his Champions League debut, actually, and you could see he got a big match temperament. Very nice player. Pity England lost him.
More opportunities, and Robert Lewandowski goes off without a goal to his name. But he's played his part, of course, he always does. Malik Tillman and Tungi Nianzou, the replacements.
Für unsere Nummer 4, Niklas Süle, spielt jetzt die 23, Tanguy Nianzou.
Sent back from PSG, actually. An Ivorian family, but he's a France youth international.
It's a good opportunity for Nagelsmann, isn't it, to put some of those fringe players out there just to see how they react.
Around the same minute, of course, in Lisbon, Benfica 2, Dynamo Kiev 0 remains the score that is going to play its part in the death knell for Barcelona in this season's Champions League. Depay.
Dodgy old throwing that.
They play their way out of the tight press. That's the... Is it 6 seconds under Guardiola? 8 seconds, Ranić says, about frantic recovery to get the ball back.
But you lose your enthusiasm for it, don't you?
Barcelona enthusiastic enough that time. Depay. Gavi. And it's knocked out of play by Nianzou. Memphis Depay goes short with the corner this time. They're 2 against 1. Into Gavi. Crosses on here. Gavi's fighting to the end, and it's another one of his qualities he's shown already for Spain and for Barcelona. He's probably one of those who's not ahead of his own development. He might well have got there or thereabouts in club and country at this very young age, even if everyone had been available, or Barcelona had been able to spend as they used to be able to do. Touchdown from Sarr. Pavard. Sane. Just to remind you, it means 6 wins out of 6 for Bayern. It's a second time they've done it. I think only Real Madrid can say that in the history of the Champions League, win all 6 group games. Liverpool and Ajax, as I mentioned earlier, have done it this season. Completed last night. Coutinho. Gavi's wants the ball. Gavi in the image of Xavi, you would think. It's seen as a foul. Whether it's more serious than that, it's going to be possibly a yellow card here for Omar Richards.
Yeah, maybe the squeal of pain making it seem more of a dangerous challenge. He certainly caught him, but he also seemed to clear the ball as well.
Caught him on the top of the foot. Well, it's been a slow process tonight. No atmosphere in the ground, and Xavi's team never really got into a position where you thought that they could pull off the difficulty of trying to get a first win here. That would have solved all the problems. But it's been too tough a task, even against a somewhat depleted Bayern Munich. But there's still, with added time, 10 minutes left. By Depay. And it's good play by Richards. Actually, Muller was quite sure whether he was going to be able to get to the ball, and Richards made it his.
Yeah, it's not been often that they've won the first header, but they did there, Barcelona. Just couldn't win the second.
It's a variation on the theme. And again, Gavi showing for it. He's certainly got something to work with.
Yeah,
these younger players, but it's a huge ask. Going to get back to where they were with just a group of teenagers. Break is on, but Tillman gets it too close to the goalkeeper. They're just, by and large, happy to see it out. Probably the likes of Muller still want to go hunting the chance for another goal. He's trying to anticipate the back pass here. Still wheeling away, still cajoling, still attacking whenever he gets the opportunity. But it's been less so since the third goal, really.
Been really professional performance, though, by the German team, as you'd expect. From Bayern, that's their middle name, really, isn't it?
Sarr. He's still going. And Musiala wanting another one. In the end, the referee...
He got a punch in the face, Minkovic, there's Sarr's armed him off.
It was a difficult call for the referee, because once he hadn't blown straight away... Oh, yeah, that is a strong arm off. Done in the course of movement, really, rather than anything cynical and overtly dangerous. Came from Marseille.
The thing about this contest and this group is, if you're Bayern, you want Barcelona out of the competition, don't you? Because were they to go through, you don't know what kind of shape they would be in come February. They might be in a stronger team and a dangerous one, so Bayern have done everything tonight to try and oust them.
Still talking, still walking the walk as well, Thomas Muller.
He'd make a good TV pundit if that's what he fancies afterwards, I think.
His great passion is horses. He's got a stable, or certainly had one.
You have to see that.
So there we are. It's unhappy reading for Barcelona if you bracket that with Benfica 2, Dinamo Kiev 0. They're in the 87th minute in Lisbon. And Xavi finally, and he's not happy. He's not happy at all. Yusuf Demir, Turkish